The first comedian is a Jew from New York. He's a regular here. Give it up for the one and only Jeff Simon! Give it up for Scotty!
Well, he is the only attorney that jerks off to his own ass. I mean, give it up for Scotty. Come on. How's everybody doing here? Big fucking crowd here, you know?
Having fun.
Yeah. I appreciate it if you give me some laughs tonight because, you know, I don't want to go back to my fucking job full time, you know? Trying to become a comedian, you know?
Pretty funny.
Who said that? Yeah. I'm a Jew. Any Jews here?
Woo!
Any Jews here? Are you retarded? Are you, any big noses? Anybody have a Mercedes? Summer house in the Hamptons, season tickets to the Knicks or Rangers? No Jews here.
She's Jewish.
Who?
I'm not really Jewish.
You don't have a Mercedes, right? You don't have a big nose. You're not a real Jew anyway. Oh, very fun. Very fucking fun. You want to take the fucking microphone? I'll tell you, my favorite period of Jewish history was 4,000 years ago, when the Jews were wandering around the desert trying to find the Upper East Side or the Five Towns. I'm not religious. The only time I believe in God is when I need a favor. Like if I know somebody, if I owe somebody money and he's dying, I'll say, please God, no miracles this time, just let the motherfucker die. And if I'm sick and I gotta go to the doctor, I'll say, God, please, anything but cancer. I'm sorry for marrying that shiksa. It's not bad, there's 3 people there. I was born in Brooklyn, Brookdale Hospital. It used to be known as Bethel, but they changed it to Brookdale in 42 when Hitler was winning the war. It was the only hospital in New York City whose doctors had Hitler mustaches and did a Nazi salute. I grew up in the 50s. I was a big baseball fan. My favorite player was the Mickey Mantle. I read his autobiography 10 times. I used to wear number 7 in Little League. And I used to show up for all the games drunk or stoned, just like the Mick. All right, take that, motherfucker. And then my favorite Jew on the Yankees was the general manager. They finally got a Jew in the 70s, Ronnie Bloomberg. The only problem was Mayor Bloomberg was a better ball player than that piece of shit. Nice, not bad. This is the gate table. Thank you. I talked to a friend of mine last night. He lives in Tampa. He just moved there from Lauderdale. He said he loves it on the West Coast, but the thing he misses most about Lauderdale is he hasn't seen the big nose in 3 months. I was talking to this Upper East Side Jew before. This guy, he just dumped his wife for a hot young Russian chick. What are you laughing at, motherfucker? What? He just dumped his wife for a hot young Russian chick. But don't feel bad for the wife. She's getting the summer house in the Hamptons, the East Side apartment, and the bitch is getting $5 billion in cash. Any woman that's not married here? Anybody not married here?
I'm not married.
What do? You should be up on the Upper East Side trying to get a Jew to marry you so you can be set for life. You have a boyfriend? You should be up on the Upper East Side. No, you're young, pretty chicks, you know?
I'm not looking at apartments up there.
Get a Jew to marry you, be set for life, you know? But, they just did Harvard University did a study on human behavior. Women are more attracted to Upper East Side Jews than black men with 10-inch cocks. Do you believe that?
No.
It just proves the old adage that women would rather have money than cock. Who is this piece of shit? You want to come up here? Let's see how funny you are. Come on up. I'll give you a ride.
I'll go.
You'll go up. Who are you?
I'm right here.
I can't see it.
I'm black. I'll blend in.
Very funny, very funny. Let's see, I just bought this unbelievable weed. It's 500 an ounce. This shit will knock your socks off. It's so expensive that I only use it for special occasions. Like if the Knicks are playing the Heat, I have a hooker coming over, or there's a family get-together. Yeah, like Saturday night, I met up with a couple of friends, and so we at this bar. So I smoked this 200 an ounce shit, and there was some hot-looking woman in this bar. They were all with guys. I just love these confident guys. They get all these hot-looking chicks, you know. You know what I mean? Finally got some quiet here, you know. I used to have confidence like 20 years ago when I did coke. You know, coke is a great drug. I mean, when you're fucking a chick, you could last forever. When I used to play ball, I felt like I was Larry Bird. Anything you do is fun. Anything you do is fun. You know, like back in the '80s, everybody did coke. You know, if you were on Wall Street, you walked out of the bathroom and you weren't whistling. You ran out of coke. Is this fucking thing working? Testing. But I tell you, coke does have side effects. A few side effects. You know, big shit. You know, makes you a little paranoid. You know, coke. Did you ever do coke?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it makes you a little paranoid. Like if I was at a football game, I used to think the huddle was talking about me.
That's pretty good.
Thanks, motherfucker. Okay. The applause break, the first time ever. And then if I was in an elevator and somebody said good morning to me, I'd say to myself, what the fuck did he mean by that? Back.
Flip-flop those.
Yeah, back to being a piece of shit again. Okay, and then I know this woman. She has one of the most incredible asses I've ever seen in my life. And she's really smart. She knows who the President of the United States is.
Woo!
And not only that, she knows who was in charge before Obama got elected. No, she said to me it was Dick Cheney. I mean, you got to be really smart if you knew that, if she knows that George Bush was a front for Dick Cheney. And Cheney was really running the country for 8 years. This chick was really smart. In fact, I asked her to move in with me. She wants a $100,000 line of credit and a weekly allowance. I can see the weekly allowance, but $100 grand for a nice ass, and you know who the President of the United States is? Women, help me out here. What should an unbelievable ass, a brain, average tits, and an average face go for? You know?
A year?
What would it go for? Make believe you were putting an ad on Craigslist. What should that go for?
A helicopter.
60 grand?
A year.
Oh, come on. I could see like 10 grand. Come on.
Priceless.
Right, okay. And I know this woman, she has more baggage than a non-stop Delta jet from Nicaragua to JFK. Nobody on a plane is ever going back to Nicaragua unless they get deported, you know. Her asshole son, who's 30 years old, doesn't have a girlfriend. He's not a Jew and he still lives at home. Do you believe this shit? She got a dog named Rocky, who's on chemo. He needs 2 more rounds. He might need a transfusion. Thank God he has a living will. He will not get he will not go on a respirator. He won't get a feeding tube. She has her mother has MS. Her father has Parkinson's. Her nephew has CP. I mean, if David Letterman did a top 10 list on this woman's priority, I wouldn't make it. You know, I can't be with a woman if I'm not in her top 10. You know what I mean? Because you never get to meet the family. You know. I'm just dying to meet this family. You know, the asshole kid, the mother with MS, the father with Parkinson's, Rocky. Yeah, I mean, I'm dying to meet this fucking family, you know? All right, I'm a pharmacist, okay? And my goal, I work for Rite Aid. My goal is just not to get fired. You know, just not to get fired. Like my boss, he's a gay Jew and loves cock, hates my guts because I keep getting customer complaints and I failed the mystery shopper report. Like this customer comes in, I didn't know he was a mystery shopper. He says, "What's the best thing for rectal itch?" So I gotta go like this. He goes, "Well, what the fuck is that?" I said, "It's your finger, it's the best thing," I said to him. So he gives me a 0 on a mystery shopper. My boss comes in the next day to fire me. And I say to this guy, "You could suck my cock. I'm not getting fired because some guy, mystery shoppers have a sense of humor." So he says, "Okay," he makes me sign this agreement that says, I get to suck your cock if you get any customer complaints or fail a mystery shopper report. I had to sign it just to keep my job, you know? Yeah, let me go down. But my last joke, and then I gotta get out of here, you know? This is a true story. I mean, I work in this Rite Aid in Staten Island. Everybody in Staten Island is a drug addict or a drug dealer or both. The store I work in, the pharmacy tech, he makes $10 an hour. He has a $60,000 Beamer, brand new, he paid cash for it. Do you believe this shit? The woman delivery driver, I gave her a delivery for OxyContin Monday, she hasn't come back yet. All day long I get scripts, phony scripts for OxyContin. You guys know what that is, right? Yeah, all phony scripts. And but you can't fill too many because you could lose your license and pay a fine. So I only fill the ones if the patients at least act like they're in pain. You know what I mean? So this guy comes in a wheelchair. He said he got shot in the back in Iraq. He's paralyzed from the waist down. And he hands me the script for like 300 OxyContin, 2 every 2 hours. I told the guy, "Get the fuck out of here." You know? You believe that?
Yeah.
You know why? He dunked on me in the playground yesterday. This guy did one of these John Starks, in-your-face Michael Jordan dunks on me. I told this guy, "Don't ever dunk on me again, motherfucker, if you want your scripts filled here," you know? Imagine this motherfucker dunked on me in the playground. All right, thanks a lot. You look great. Love you, man.
All right, come on, let's get some life in this place. Come on, guys. Yeah, yeah.